yeah, would help if fuel was on. What the hell? Ah, Jesus. Okay, just gonna leave it like this. So first of all, I did a massive skid. I was going along, then I didn't see a car, so I had to quickly stop and then locked up the rear. Then the rear brake didn't work. And then I burnt my finger on the brake, and then it was smoking a bit, but it's okay-ish. One thing about riding this bike is that you never want to go slow or in traffic. The first thing is it isn't that good with low-end power, so you are really having to crank it up to actually get anywhere. So filtering and that sort of stuff is a bit awkward. Plus these bikes, they are water cooled, but they do like, you know, to keep cool by moving. Talk about how this bike sort of compares power wise to my Derbi Senda. So the Derbi Senda is probably only about 11 horsepower, if that. If you get the YZF, that's about 15, just on the limit. Same with like the KTM, that sort of bike. So yeah, you can get okay power, sort of 4 strokes, but this bike, I haven't really got any idea what horse brake power is, but you can fully tune them and you get about 30. Some people can even get up to 33, maybe even 35, some people say. But this bike is definitely has a lot more power. Now the top speed of this, I'm not too sure, I haven't given it a proper test, but some people have got up to 100, 110, whereas my Derbi Senda is like 70 along the flat, and then maybe 80 on speedo if you're going down a big hill. See there, I just went up straight to 50 in a matter of seconds, whereas if I was on my Derbi, it would take a long time. Now, 4 strokes, they are better low end, and it feels like a head-to-head battle. Maybe like a 4 stroke might just pull ahead a little bit, like nothing major. But then when you get past about 40-50 miles an hour, the 2 stroke will just get in and win. I think my clock resets itself every time the battery's disconnected. It wouldn't surprise me because there's no internal one. But yeah, I think the issue with it cutting out is actually to do with my alarm system. Now I've asked a few people and they said, yeah, Data Tool, the maker of the alarm, they're awful, don't go with it. But I've tried to disconnect it, but it's just all tucked away, and then every time you get to it, it will just alarm itself. And I've tried disconnecting the power, which works. It obviously cuts it out, even though it does have an internal one, but that takes a bit of time to run out. But yeah, it doesn't start the bike when it's disconnected. Today I did change the throttle cable and I adjusted the needle height again. A few days ago I adjusted the needle height so it was a bit more rich. However, that was just so boggy around 5,000 to 6,000 revs. Literally, I couldn't. You would accelerate and then you get to 5,000-6,000 and it would take 10 seconds to get through it, and then it will clear itself, then go. So unless you knock down a gear, you'd have to wait ages to actually pull off, which is a bit annoying. seem to motovlog that much when I'm on it. I think it's because I'm concentrating so much because it's quite new to me. On my Derbi, you just get on it, go. You sort of say you don't really have to think about riding it, and this takes a lot more sort of brain power.